why my freezing celery video went viral somehow for like, I don't understand why, but I really like freezing spinach. I do that much more, and I want to show you this really frugal, healthy tip. So you can have fresh green smoothies anytime with fresh spinach thrown in, and I'm going to show you how to freeze this spinach. This is a giant bag. It is 2.5 pounds for like $4.99 from my Costco. I think Sam's Club also sells a giant bag of fresh spinach, and it's already washed, okay? So this is a really easy tip. A lot of people I don't think know that you can freeze fresh spinach. So what you do is you take your bags. I do reuse. It might look like I'm not a very recycle-friendly person, but I do wash out my zip bags if they didn't have raw meat, and I do reuse them. I have several right over there drying. I'll show you in a minute. But I take several handfuls of the fresh spinach. This is a great to do when you get the big bag of spinach right away, so you know it's fresh. Okay, put as much as you like in there. It's gonna be fine, however full you wanna make it. Okay, now I'm gonna see if I can show you how I squeeze out the air. Okay, so I've got it. I press it against the counter, press all the air out, and then I seal it, pressing all the air out. Okay, and it makes a nice little compact thing. And you just stick this right in the freezer. Okay, I have some already frozen. I'm gonna throw this in the freezer and I'll show you what it looks like when it's frozen. Okay, it's frozen. It's super easy to smash real quick and throw in as much as you want in your green smoothie. Of course, you can't eat it in a salad, fresh salad, because it's frozen, but it goes right into the green smoothie, right into your blender. It's amazing. It can also make pesto. You can use pesto with half basil and half spinach. And then you can also freeze your pesto. Okay, you can do the same thing with kale. This kale, I bought a bunch of kale at the store, a couple of bunches actually, and then I ran out of time to eat it all up. So I went ahead and washed it, pat it dry, and then threw it in here. And as you can see, I have kale for a very long time that I can just throw a handful of kale in my green smoothies. So what I'm gonna tell you about is that if you have spinach that's just about to go bad, or your family couldn't eat it all up, go ahead and put it in its own separate bag and freeze it. Sometimes the store bags with these greens have like little holes in them, so that's not a good idea to just throw this in the freezer. To protect the flavor, you would wanna put it in its own bag. Other times you can just buy the big bag, have one fresh salad that night, and then freeze the rest in portions. You could even put them in quart bags if you think you would use, like this would be like one blender full of greens. You could put the amount you want in a bag and then just reuse these by washing them in soap and water and letting them dry. I'm gonna show you real quick how I recycle and reuse my bags. This is all my clean dishes here. I just dip them in hot soapy water, rinse them in hot clean water, and then I hang them over. I don't know if you can tell. I have a little spatula that it's hanging over, and I just leave them open like this so that they can air dry overnight, and then I can put them back in my box and reuse them. I hope that helps. It's a really cool tip. Freezing spinach and kale the same way. Bye.